Hello everyone, welcome to the video. This is day 11 of JavaScript 30 challenge. In this video, I'm going to make a video player with JavaScript. So let's see the final output. So today we are going to make a video player like this. In this video player, we can actually play our video. We can control our sound, control our playback speed. Also, we can forward 25 seconds or backward 10 seconds. So this is a full functional video player, and we have designed it in our own way because the default video player of the browser is not like this. So how can we control these other functionalities using JavaScript? So we have this video player already designed in our starter code. All the css are in our file. We just have to write our JavaScript code so that we can make these buttons and everything functional. Okay, let's see the starter code. Here we have this starter code. We have our div container, which is basically a player control. So inside this we have our video. So this is the video inside the player, and all other controls here inside the player control class. And then we actually using a script, a separate script file here. So in the JavaScript file we will divide our work in 3 different parts. So we will take the HTML DOM element. Let's comment this. Then we will take our functions. Then we will add our event listener. So I'm actually commenting this to separate everything. So at first take some DOM element. I am taking this DOM element player. It has a class called player. Then I'm taking this video that has a class called viewer. Let's copy this. Should I use document? No, I can use player dot query selector dot viewer, right? Let's console log this. If I check the console, then here is the output. The video is here. Now what I have to do is actually write some code to play this video. So let's write a function play video, and I have to play the video. Okay, let's try to call the function. Sorry, play the video. It is actually playing. So we should add an event listener from here. We should add event listener. Inside event listener we should add click and play video, right? So if I click on the video, now, then it will be played. It is playing, but I think we should not play this. Rather we should make something that's actually play. When I click on the video it will play, and when I click again it will be paused. Okay, let's write something so that let actually console directory so that we can see all the functionality available in the video. Here is our video. We have something called, we should have something called paused, played, paused equal to true. Okay, is there any function called pause? Let's check. So I think if video dot paused, then video dot play, else it should be video dot pause, right? Let's see, is it working or not? Yes, it is actually working. Now we have our video player that is actually play and pause function is available, but we have to change this icon, right? We whenever we play, this icon should be changed. So let's change this icon. To get this icon, we can check where is the icon. So this is the button actually. We should change the button. Let's take the button plus toggle. Layer dot query selector. So we have taken the toggle button. Let's change it. Whenever we call, whenever we click on video, play video will be called, and we'll write a function toggle button. There will be a parameter called button, and the button will be, okay, toggle dot inner text. We have the buttons here. No, I'm just giving here the button, and I should pass button from here, right? If it is played, then I should pass something like this, and if it is paused, okay, I should call toggle button and pass this one, and the other one should be passed. Toggle button. Okay, now let's check it. Yes, it is now working, but if I click here, nothing will be happen. So same thing should be happen. Toggle. Now if I click on the button, video is paused and video is played. Okay, now our play and pause function is working. Now what we have to do is make this bar functional, right? Let's do it. I think before that we can work with these two button. These two button actually control the skip operation. That means here these two button working as 25-second skip or 10-second previous. So let's make this. This is so simple. So how can we take this player button? Okay, take these two button. Okay, take the class player button. Query selector all. The class should be, sorry, I should copy the class player button, right? Is there any player button here? Okay, there is another player button which is called toggle, so we should use this as player button previous underscore next, previous underscore next. We should copy this. Let's take that. Okay, I should also add this here, previous underscore next. Okay, so we have these. Now what I have to do is add event listener in both of them. So now previous underscore next dot for each, I have to run up for each. Inside that I have to take both button, and then I'm going to add event listener, add event listener, and inside the event listener I should call click event, then a function which will be skip. Okay, so let's write the skip function, then just console log the skip event this. Now let's check the output. Cancel bubble is not a function. Okay, it is not actually working. Why it is not working? Let's check. Is there anything wrong here? Let's actually console log this previous and next. The node list is empty. Okay, why the node list is empty? Because I haven't saved this now. Okay, node list has both of these. Yes, now it is working, right? Okay, so what I have to do is use this data skip attribute value for skipping our video. So let's take it. At first I have to take something called skip value, that should be this dot get attribute. The attribute name is data skip. Let's print this value, skip value. Let's print this. Yes, 25 minus 10. So is it a string or number? Let's check this. Type of. So this is basically string, so I have to parse basically the value from the skip amount equal to skip value dot parse. Was it the method? No, this was not the method. I think it was integer. Parse int skip value, right? Is it correct? No, this was not the right one. Let's check the right function. Okay, the current method is only parse int, right? So I should use skip amount, also the skip amount itself. Let's check this. Okay, number, and it is 25. So what I have to do now with this skip amount, I have to do video dot current time plus equal to skip amount, right? Let's check the output now. So video is moving. Yes, it is now working. So the skip value is now, the skip function is now working fine. Let's check another functionalities. Now if we look at our HTML, then there is two range based input. This range based input is actually controlling these two things. So what it does, actually, it actually controlling our volume and the playback rate, that means the speed of the video. So let's actually do these two at first. Now what I have to take, actually take input with this range. Let's copy this range. Now take this here, constant range input equal to player dot query selector all. Inside this we have to take input, and I should take backtick here. Input, and input type should be range, right? Let's print this. So we have input player slider and okay, input player slider, both of these. Okay, now what we have to control, actually we have to take the value from both of these. So we have to add event listener with this range input. We have to run a for each loop. Inside for each we have to take range, and for each range we have to take an event listener that is actually change, and it will call range. Okay, it will call a function that is change the range. Okay, change range function. Let's write the function. Let me console log it. Okay, so here it is. Basically every input has a name that is called volume, so I should take actually the value, right? I should take the value from here, then change the name of the, so I should take the value from here and use the name to check the change the value. So let's change this. Let's actually change the value. Yes, the value is changing here, you can see. So I'm actually changing the value by JavaScript, so let's change it. So there is a property in our video, if you can see, that is called volume. So we should change this property, right? Also we have another property by this name, playback rate. So we should use this name volume and this name playback rate to change the value. So let's do it in our video dot this dot name equal to this dot value, right? Let's check the output. Yes, it is actually working. So it is actually working now. Then let's move to other features. Now we are going to make the progress bar. So the progress bar here is not actually working. Let's inspect this. So if you look at the progress bar and the CSS, there is a flex basis. If we change the flex basis, it actually moves. So it is clear that we actually have to control the flex basis based on our progress. So let's actually take the progress bar. So where is the progress bar? So the class is progress field, right? So let's take it, progress field equal to player dot query selector. So we have taken the progress field. Let's actually console log it. So progress field is here. We have flex basis, a percentage here. So how to take this percentage? Let's change handle progress. Inside handle progress, we have to take a percentage equal to, we are going to take the current time of the video divided by video dot duration into 100, right? Let's check it. percent handle progress. So it is not actually running anything, so I have to run this basically. So the progress is here. Now what I have to do is basically change the style of this progress field. So progress field dot style, it has a flex basis equal to percent, right? Now I have to add an event listener that will call this handle process function. The event listener will be video dot add event listener. The event listener should be time update, and it should call the handle progress. Let's check the output. You can see it is working, but the progress bar is not working. Let's see what happened. This is called flex basis, right? Field equal to percent, but the percent is not actually a string value. To make this a string value, let's now check this. It is not still working. Let's check where is the problem. Okay, we should concat an percent with this. I think now it should work, right? Yes, it is now actually working. So we have successfully controlled the handle progress one. Now if I actually try to move this, it's not moving, but I can actually control my volume, playback speed. I can actually go previous and next, 25-second, 10-second previous. I can play and pause everything. Now what I have left is just controlling this with our mouse. Let's do it. For this I actually add an event listener on the progress bar. So that was actually the progress field, and so I have to take the progress bar, full progress bar. So I have to take this class. Let's take this one. So player dot query selector. So I have taken the progress. Let's add the event listener on the progress. Add event listener, that should be click, and it will call a function called change progress. The change progress function will be written here. I will pass an event here and console log the event. Let's check the event. So whenever I actually press here, a pointer event is registered. So it has something written here, that is, it should have a offset x and offset y. Let's search that. Yes, it has an offset x and offset y. It should have offset width also. Okay, there is no offset width. Let's check. The offset width is in our progress button, so let's check here. Offset. Yes, we have offset width here and offset x here, so we can use this. So let's do it. So you can change constant change change value equal to, we should add of e dot offset x divided by progress dot offset width. Right, let's console log this. There is no output, right? Console log the change value, sorry, change value here. Yeah, here is the value. We should actually multiply this whole thing with our video duration, video dot duration. Okay, now check the value. And we are now setting the change value to the video dot current time equal to change value. Right, let's check the output. Yeah, it is now working. So everything is fine here. We can actually change our progress bar with our mouse. Right, so everything is fine. We can play and pause our video by clicking on the screen or this button. This button is changing its icon. We can change our volume from here. We can change our playback speed from here. We can also skip 25-second next or 10-second previous from here. So everything is working now. This video this is for today. Everything I had coded here will be in my GitHub repository. You will get the repository link in my description. Thank you, and if you like my video, then please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.